The sun, a life-giving force, bathes our planet in its warmth. Its rays, however, hold a hidden danger, one that we must learn to respect, for within that light lies a threat to the very fabric of our being: skin cancer. Skin, the largest organ of our body, acts as a shield, protecting us from the elements. Yet this barrier, resilient as it is, can be compromised by the relentless power of the sun's ultraviolet radiation. In this series, we embark on a journey to understand this pervasive threat, exploring the various forms it takes, the silent ways it spreads, and the measures we can take to protect ourselves. Join us as we explore the complexities of skin cancer, equipping you with the knowledge to safeguard your health and the health of those you love. Just as there are diverse ecosystems within our planet, so too are there different forms of skin cancer. Basal cell carcinoma appears as a pearly or waxy bump. Squamous cell carcinoma often presents as a firm red nodule. Melanoma is the most aggressive form, appearing as an unusual mole. Recognizing these types is crucial for early detection and treatment. Across the globe, from the sun-drenched plains of Africa to the icy landscapes of the Arctic, skin cancer rates are steadily climbing. This alarming trend, akin to a rising tide, threatens to engulf us all. Multiple factors contribute to this surge, including increased exposure to ultraviolet radiation due to ozone layer depletion and changing lifestyles that promote sun-seeking behavior. The widespread use of tanning beds, artificial sources of ultraviolet radiation, further exacerbates this issue, particularly among younger generations. This global rise in skin cancer underscores the urgent need for greater awareness, preventative measures, and access to early detection and treatment. The time to act is now, for the health of our planet's inhabitants depends on it. Fair skin is often seen as vulnerable to the sun's rays. Less melanin means easier burning, but darker skin isn't immune to skin cancer. Higher melanin offers some protection, but not absolute. Skin cancer can still affect those with darker skin. Vigilance against the sun is crucial for all. Skin cancer originates in the skin, but its impact can extend far beyond its initial site. If left unchecked, it can infiltrate the bloodstream and lymphatic system, which transport vital fluids and cells throughout the body. Cancerous cells can travel to distant organs, establishing new tumors, a process known as metastasis. This underscores the importance of early detection. Regularly monitoring your skin for changes significantly increases the chances of successful treatment. Just as the sun harms your skin, it can also damage your eyes. According to the Skin Cancer Foundation, the eyelid region is particularly susceptible to non-melanoma skin cancers, accounting for 5% to 10% of all skin cancers. Sunscreen is a crucial tool in our protection against the sun's potent rays. It forms a protective barrier, absorbing and deflecting harmful ultraviolet (UV) radiation. This radiation can penetrate the skin's layers, damaging its delicate cells. Applying sunscreen reduces the risk of skin damage, premature aging, and skin cancer. Choosing the right sunscreen can be daunting with so many options available. In our modern world, humans have devised an ingenious method of protection against the relentless power of the sun's sunscreen. Like a shield, sunscreen forms a barrier on the skin, reflecting and absorbing the sun's harmful rays. But navigating the world of sunscreen can be a daunting task. Rows upon rows of bottles line the shelves, each claiming to offer superior protection. The sun protection factor, or SPF, measures how well a sunscreen protects against sunburn. A higher SPF number indicates stronger protection, but SPF alone doesn't tell the whole story. No sunscreen can block 100% of the sun's rays. The effectiveness of sunscreen depends on how generously and frequently it's applied. Choosing the right sunscreen is only the first step in a lifelong journey of sun protection. SPF, the ubiquitous acronym emblazoned across countless bottles, has become synonymous with sun protection. Yet this seemingly simple number often leads to a false sense of security. SPF indicates a sunscreen's ability to shield against UVB rays, but it doesn't paint the complete picture. An SPF 30 does not provide twice the protection of an SPF 15. SPF 15 filters out about 93% of UVB rays, while SPF 30 blocks about 97%. The limitations of SPF highlight the importance of a holistic approach to sun protection. And the sun, our planet's radiant life force, emits a powerful spectrum of light invisible to the naked eye. Within this spectrum lies UVB, a type of ultraviolet radiation responsible for sunburn. These wavelengths penetrate the skin's outer layers, causing redness, inflammation, and pain. UVB rays are most intense during midday and summer, but can affect us year-round. Even on cloudy days, UVB radiation can penetrate the cloud cover. Protecting ourselves from UVB exposure is a year-round endeavor. The immediate effects of UVB overexposure are well known: the painful sting of a sunburn. Repeated sunburns increase the risk of developing skin cancer later in life. Vigilance and consistent sun protection are key to mitigating the risks of UVB radiation. UVA, or ultraviolet A radiation, is a stealthy predator in the world of sunlight. Unlike UVB, which affects the surface, UVA penetrates deeper. It breaks down collagen and elastin, causing premature aging. UVA also damages DNA, leading to skin cancer. While we bask in the sun, UVA leaves a trail of damage. Our journey through ultraviolet radiation brings us to a critical juncture in sun protection broad spectrum. Effective sun protection relies on defense against both UVA and UVB rays. True protection lies in a broad spectrum approach, shielding our skin from harmful ultraviolet radiation. Our exploration of sun protection takes us across the Atlantic, revealing a fascinating divergence in sunscreen regulations. In the United States, regulations lag behind Europe, especially in UVA protection. Europe has stricter standards and labeling for UVA. This ensures consumers make informed choices. The disparity impacts public health and skin cancer rates. In the vast savanna of the electromagnetic spectrum, ultraviolet A, or UVA, rays are a formidable force. They penetrate deep, reaching the very foundations of our skin. Protecting ourselves requires a multi-pronged approach. Choose a sunscreen that offers broad-spectrum protection. Look for ingredients like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. These minerals reflect UVA rays away from the skin. UVA rays can pierce through clouds. Consistent application is key. While sunscreen is crucial in our defense against the sun's harmful rays, it is just one element in sun safety. Prioritize shade as a primary means of protection. Wide-brimmed hats offer a portable canopy for our faces and necks. Sunglasses, especially those with UV protection, shield our eyes from damage. Combine sunscreen with shade, protective clothing, and UV-blocking eyewear. Ensure our time under the sun remains joyful and safe. We often seek solace behind glass, believing it offers a safe haven from the elements, but UVA radiation can reach us even within these barriers. Standard glass blocks UVB rays, but not UVA. This means we may be exposed to UVA rays even indoors or in cars. Prolonged exposure can lead to premature aging and skin damage. Therefore, it is crucial to remain vigilant, even indoors. Applying sunscreen can mitigate these risks. Here we are again in our modern metal carriages, embarking on journeys both short and long. While we may feel safe within these metallic cocoons, the sun's relentless rays can still reach us. Yes, even through these glass barriers, the sun's harmful UVA radiation can penetrate, reaching deep into our skin. Over time, this exposure can contribute to premature aging and increase the risk of skin cancer. But worry not, for there are ways to protect ourselves on these journeys. One simple solution is to use specialized window shades designed to block those harmful rays. These shades act as barriers, reflecting the sun's energy away from the vehicle and reducing our exposure. And of course, applying a good broad-spectrum sunscreen to any exposed skin remains crucial, even within the confines of our cars. In the animal kingdom, many species have evolved remarkable adaptations to shield themselves from the sun's intense rays. The desert fox uses its large ears to radiate heat, while the chameleon changes its skin color to regulate its temperature. We humans have developed our own tools for sun protection. One such tool is the humble hat. A wide-brimmed hat can provide significant shade for our facial skin. This simple accessory can block harmful ultraviolet radiation. The clouds gather overhead, casting a blanket of grey across the sky. One might be fooled into thinking that the sun's power has diminished, that its rays no longer pose a threat. But this, my friends, is a dangerous illusion. For even when concealed behind a veil of clouds, the sun's ultraviolet radiation can still penetrate, reaching the Earth's surface and, more importantly, our exposed skin. Those harmful UVA rays, so adept at causing premature aging and contributing to skin cancer, are remarkably persistent. They can pierce through the clouds, even on the cloudiest of days, reminding us that the sun's influence is ever present. So, let us not be lulled into a false sense of security by the overcast skies. Even when the sun plays hide and seek behind the clouds, it's essential to remain vigilant and protect our skin. As the seasons turn and a blanket of snow covers the ground, one might assume that the need for sun protection diminishes. But this, my friends, is a misconception. Harmful ultraviolet radiation persists, even in the coldest temperatures. Snow can amplify UV exposure, reflecting up to 80% of the sun's rays. Sun protection is a year-round necessity. Even in the heart of winter, its invisible rays remain potent. In a world obsessed with bronzed skin, tanning beds have emerged as convenient shortcuts. But these artificial sources of ultraviolet radiation are far from harmless, harboring a darker truth beneath their luminescence. Tanning beds emit concentrated doses of UVA and UVB rays, damaging DNA and increasing the risk of skin cancer. The World Health Organization classifies tanning beds as a Group 1 carcinogen, yet the allure of a quick tan often overshadows the risks. Even a single session can significantly increase melanoma risk. True beauty lies in cherishing and protecting our skin. There's a misconception that those with darker skin are immune to the sun's dangers. This is a dangerous fallacy. Melanin offers some protection, but it's not an impenetrable shield. People with darker skin can still get skin cancer. Melanoma can be particularly aggressive in darker skin. Misconceptions lead to delayed diagnoses. Regular self-examinations are vital for everyone. The sun does not discriminate. Skin protection is a shared responsibility for all. The sun's rays are powerful, capable of penetrating even the most impenetrable barriers. Nature provides us with a means of shielding ourselves from their harmful effects. Just as armor protects a knight, clothing acts as a barrier between our skin and the sun. The type of clothing we choose impacts our level of protection. Loose-fitting, dark-colored fabrics offer the most effective defense. These materials absorb and scatter the sun's rays before they reach our skin. Different fabrics excel in different situations. Lightweight fabrics like linen and cotton are ideal for warmer climates. Heavier materials like wool provide insulation in colder temperatures. Choose clothing that's both comfortable and effective in protecting our skin. In the ongoing struggle against the sun's relentless radiation, sunscreen must be constantly replenished. Sunscreen can only withstand the onslaught for so long before it begins to falter. Its effectiveness diminishes over time, worn down by sweat, water, and wiping our skin. To maintain protection, reapply sunscreen every 2 hours or more frequently if swimming or sweating. Constant vigilance is essential in our fight against sun damage. A child's skin, delicate and newly formed, is particularly vulnerable to the sun's powerful rays. Like a seedling, their skin is still developing its defenses. Their boundless energy often leads them into the sun's domain. They splash and play, oblivious to the sun's invisible threat. It is our responsibility to shield them from harm. We must be vigilant in applying sunscreen. Wide-brimmed hats provide additional protection, and when the sun is high, seek refuge in the shade. For many, a suntan is seen as a desirable sign of health and vitality, a symbol of time spent enjoying the sun's warm embrace. But this golden hue is actually a clear indication of damage. The sun's ultraviolet rays have pierced the skin's outer layers, causing a cascade of cellular activity. This activity results in the production of melanin, the pigment responsible for the tan. A tan is not a sign of health, but a biological warning sign. Ignoring this warning can lead to premature aging and skin cancer. The sun, our planet's lifeblood, can also pose a grave threat. While it sustains life, its ultraviolet radiation can have devastating consequences, leading to the development of skin cancer. It's easy to underestimate the seriousness of skin cancer, but the truth is it can be fatal. Just as a predator stalks its prey, cancer cells can multiply and spread throughout the body, disrupting vital organs and systems. This is not a melodramatic warning, but a stark reality. Skin cancer, if left unchecked, can have a profound impact on human life. It is a battle fought within the hidden depths of our bodies, a testament to the power of nature's forces, both life-giving and life-taking. In the animal kingdom, survival often hinges on vigilance, on being acutely aware of one's surroundings. The same principle applies to our own bodies. Just as a gazelle scans the savannah for predators, we must be vigilant in observing our skin for any unusual changes. This is not a task for the faint of heart, but a crucial act of self-preservation. Look for any new moles or growths, any changes in size, shape or color of existing moles, or any sores that don't heal. These subtle signs, easily missed by the untrained eye, could be the first indication of skin cancer. Early detection is paramount. It's the first line of defense, the best chance we have of combating this potentially deadly disease. The sun, a celestial body both beautiful and powerful, demands our respect. As we've journeyed through the intricacies of skin cancer, we've learned that knowledge is our most valuable tool. Understanding the risks, embracing preventative measures, and remaining vigilant in our self-examinations are the cornerstones of safeguarding our health. The fight against skin cancer is a collective one, a responsibility we all share. Let us remember that the warmth of the sun should be enjoyed responsibly, with a healthy dose of caution and awareness. For in the delicate balance between basking in its glory and protecting ourselves from its potential harm lies the key to a long and healthy life.